Hi guys, welcome to our latest review. It's the brand new Cobra Rogue ST Pro Iron. One I've been looking forward to reviewing for quite some time. There's a lot of new technology inside this head, but it also looks really pretty. They've packed all this tech inside a head that's quite slim and small. Again, nice and tidy on the back, really simple looking. But this one is supposed to be one of the most serious advancements in technology that Callaway have made for quite some time. They've basically used a 450 stainless steel body, and it's an AI designed head. Now this head's designed to be more consistent right across the face in terms of ball speed and spin rates that it delivers. It's also designed for a little bit higher launch with those tungsten weights in the back. Now higher launch, as we know, gives us a little bit more vertical landing angle and gives you stopping power when it gets onto the greens. They also have a thing in this head called polyurethane microspheres, which they've placed further up the face this time, which is supposed to give this a really distinct feel and sound off the club face. Also again helping to provide more consistent ball speeds. Now everything that Callaway have claimed about this golf club, it's all about consistency. Yeah, it's going to be quite high speed off the face with it being hollow and AI designed and stuff, and the Flash Face Cup technology, but mainly they've claimed that this is one of the most consistent irons that they've ever produced, and this will be really interesting. The testing we've done, just to have a look at some of this data that we've got here and see whether the claims are really backed up by the numbers that we've seen today. Now when hitting this, I did notice that there's very minimal offset on this iron, which is great. It's only the same amount of offset as say the Apex Pro iron. It's a little bit thicker along the top line than the Apex Pro, but really looks quite similar. Also feels very, very solid off the club face. Yes, you get that kind of hollow click off the club face like you do with most of its competitors and the Apex Pro nowadays, but generally feels really, really solid. Now what I was impressed by with this iron, as Callaway claimed, is the super consistency. So I hit 6 shots and the average of the 6 shots was 164.4 yards. But the longest shot hit was 165.1, and the shortest shot I hit, just looking through the data, is 163.5. So it was ridiculously consistent. I can't claim that I hit all of those shots exactly the same. So this, looking at the numbers, is one of the most consistent irons I've ever used. It did feel quite easy to use, so regardless of the fact this head is quite a compact head, it felt really easy to hit. The ball flew certainly a lot higher than what the Apex Pro did for me, so it does produce a little bit higher ball flight, which is going to benefit most golfers. Also, not just ball speeds and distance across the face, but spin rate is really important for a golfer of this standard. And what I found here is that the average spin is just a touch over 6,000 for this 7 iron. But again, the highest was 6,300, the lowest was 5,939. Regardless of where I struck this across the face, it gave me a real sense of confidence, and it gave me unbelievable consistency with the shots I hit today. I'm super impressed with just how easy this thing is to use. Callaway claim that this is basically targeted at low to high single figure golfers. I would even say that this is easy enough to use for somebody in their teens. So anything really from probably scratch up to like 14 to 16 handicap is going to be able to hit this golf club. It's nowhere near as difficult to use as what I thought. And that consistency aspect and that high ball flight is going to benefit an awful big spectrum of golfers, much greater than what I thought this golf club would actually suit. Overall, in summary, Callaway have produced a really great product with this iron. It's kind of hit the mark in its target audience. I've enjoyed hitting this, but again, anybody up to sort of mid-teen is going to really love hitting this product. Gives you great feel, it gives you workability due to the minimal offset on there, but also it gives you quite high ball speeds, massive consistency. Not once out of hitting all the shots I've hit today, I've hit about 20 or 30 shots with this. Did I get one flyer or one that I mishit slightly and it dropped off usually in terms of yardage or reduced spin rate? So highly consistent iron, and definitely one that's well worth having a go with. Thanks for watching our review of the new Callaway Rogue ST Pro Iron. Don't forget to tune in for more great videos coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again shortly.